I was just y'all missed about I don't know. You missed 2 minutes of Pap on the Chip because I wasn't live. I started talking and I got fired up. So I go to make this live post, and so if you go on, when you go live, if you want, you can add a location wherever you are. So I always used to put in Spoonman Farms because I had a Facebook page called Spoonman Farms forever, like for a long, long time, like since I moved here in 2015. And I lost. Hello, Sherry. Hello, Megan. What's up, Chigger? When I lost my Facebook account, I thought, oh shit, like I created Spoonman Farms underneath that Facebook account that I lost. And I'm like, what's going to happen with that? And nothing happened with it. You keep tagging it. I couldn't access it. I couldn't make changes to it. I couldn't make posts on it or anything. But it was always there as a location. And then all of a sudden, it wasn't there as a location. So I created a new Spoonman Farms page with this address, the whole thing. And it won't let me tag it. I don't know why. You can do a custom tag and type it in, but it won't let me tag my own goddamn house, which I have a Spoonman Farms Facebook page that I created. There's really nothing on it. A couple pictures I put on there, I think. But that's... If you go on Google Maps and you type into Google Maps Spoonman Farms, it'll bring you to my house. But I can't use it as a tag location on Facebook? It doesn't make any sense. So then tonight I typed it in, and it came up, and it said, I don't remember what the exact wording was, but it essentially said, you're not allowed to tag this place. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I went and looked. When I typed it in, I typed Spoonman with a lowercase s. I don't know, I did. I went in and I changed it to a capital S, and now it works. I don't know. But anyway... Hello, Casey. You missed me. You missed this exact diatribe, except for I was way more animated because I was mad. And I never hit the live button. Because I was sitting there and I'm like, wow, it's weird that no one's on here yet. Like, this has been 2-3 minutes. And then I'm like, at the bottom of the screen, it said go live. And I'm like, oh, sure enough. Yep, I went live all by myself. Which, whatever, it happens. I've done it before. This won't be the first or the last time I go live by myself. Hello, Jerry. Anyway, I'll be here tomorrow night. I don't know how long. I got so much shit to do. I don't have anything packed. I do have some of my food sort of gathered up. The good news is, for years and years and years, I kind of do breakfast. I used to do breakfast, and then I would get all the lunch meat and stuff for lunch. But now I've been overrun by my brother. So it was my brother, his wife, his 2 kids, their girlfriend and boyfriend, and me. My brother Garrett would come sometimes. Last year, Matt and Sarah came. They had a baby. My brother had a baby, so they're not coming this year, I guess. So it's just me, my brother, my wife, his wife, my niece, and her boyfriend. My nephew's not coming this year. But anyway, I'm getting the breakfast. I have chicken, so it makes the most sense. I take care of breakfast, so... I got all that stuff together in the freezer. My fishing stuff is kind of... No, it's not. That's not true at all. It's not together at all. It's scattered in my boat because last fall I went with my brother, took every tackle box out of my thing and took select lures and made one bag to take with me. And none of that's back together. So I don't know how this is all going to happen, but... Oh, shit, I don't have comment. And I went to see... Damn it. If you commented, I apologize. I get fired up and I miss it. I got to get stickers. We do the tumblers we send out. So we put all the service member... Whatever branch you're in, we put that sticker on the back of the tumbler. So I told him we're out of Army ones. I need Army ones. And I went to pick them up, and he made them big. The big banner that we have that when we set up at the events... Hey, Ryan... We set up at the events. He put all the armed forces across that banner, but the banner was big, so he made them pretty big. So that's the size he made them. And I'm like, that's not going to fit on a tumbler. That's fucking huge. And he's like, what are you talking about? And then we went and looked, and he had it on the banner page. And I'm like, well, there, you used them on that banner. That's what happened. He's like, oh man. So he's going to remake them hopefully tomorrow. Last month was wild because of Spoonapalooza. It was busy this month, June. So we still sent out five or six service member packages and veteran packages, I think. I don't know what the numbers are. Here, where the fuck is it? 5. Yep. One of them has, well, I don't know. I haven't got a confirmation. One of them has been received. Hasn't been open yet, which is weird, but it's been received. So hopefully I'll be able to make that post tomorrow. And then we send out the July package because I'm leaving. And then hopefully when I get home, we can settle back in and get on some sort of normalcy. I got to order some shit too. Oh, Megan, it's way more. Yeah, hell, last year was 34 total. All right, January was 2, one of each. February was one of each. March was one of each. In April, we had 2 service members and 1 veteran. In May, we had 2 active duty packages and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 veteran packages. In June, we had, well, I don't know if I should. Yeah, fuck it, I can say. What's up, Caden? We had 2 service member packages, but 3 service members because one of them's a married couple, and then 2 veteran packages. And there's more. There's going to be more because I got veteran or service members. We don't have a huge waiting list, but veterans we got a lot of waiting lists. So there's going to be 3 or 4 every month, especially depending what happens when we start doing these events. The people who stop by long enough to talk to us to find out what we do, they usually have somebody in their family or group, friends, whatever, that they could nominate. And so that's how we got a bunch of the people on the list. I'm still chasing some of them. I got 2 names. I just have names and phone numbers. I have to call to get all the information. Because, like, at the events, they're like, I said, listen, if you don't know all their information, I'll just give me your phone number. I'll call you and we'll get that figured out. Oh, no, Megan. There's no. It is supposed to be Service Member of the Month, but it's never. I think it's awesome. I don't care if we have Service Member of the Week or Service Member of the Day. I mean, that's crazy. I don't think I could manage to do it, like, to try to get one out exactly every week. Because sometimes shipping to some place takes 2 days, and sometimes shipping takes 8 days. And the longest ship we've ever had, we sent one to Africa that took 36, 35 days, something like that. It was over a month. It was also over. I was trying to get it there for Christmas, so I sent it out at the end of November, and it didn't get there till January or something. But that's Africa. Also, cool. That was a deployment package. That was a package we sent out to a deployed unit. Matter of fact, Jay Zeller, it was his unit. He was Service Member of the Month. He deployed. We sent it to his unit. I got his information from his dad, and he called me last week. I mean, this was 3 years ago when we sent that package. He popped up on my thing one day and he's like, "Hey man, can you give me a call sometime?" And I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" And I sent him my number. Or he goes, "What's your number?" And I sent him my number, and then he sent me his number back, and he's like, "You got it any time?" And it was like 11 o'clock at night or 10:30 at night, and I'm like, "Always got time for this." I never had talked to him, never had spoken to him on the phone. He popped on a live one day when he got back from Africa. He popped on live to say thank you for the package we sent over there, which was awesome. Oh shit, I gotta call fucking Dottie too. Fuck. Damn it. I gotta write this down. I'm gonna forget. Whoop. Okay. I'm still gonna probably fucking forget. Because I won't see the note. Hopefully I remember the note. Oh wait. I didn't YOLO my Coke. I don't know what I'm gonna do next week. What do I do if I go to Canada? Supposedly when all this tariff shit started, they said they weren't going to sell American liquor in Canada. What am I going to do if I go to Canada and there's no honey, Jack? I'm done with Canada. Canada can fuck right off then. I'll go fishing in New York. I know they have it there. All right. Blue raspberry. I wish the blue raspberry shit was blue. But no, but then it would probably be fucking have blue number 40 and it will all die. Hello, Michael. Well, now there's two Michaels here. Hello, Mike and Mike. Mike and Mike. Oh, that's Mike and Ike I was thinking of. All right, this is called Blue. I was actually going to say, I thought about saving this for tomorrow because it seems like it might be red. Maybe. Because tomorrow's Red Friday. But then I remembered that Izzy said on his calendar that today is Tropical Cocktail Day. Or Tropical Drink Day or something. I don't remember what the exact thing was, but anyway, this is what we're making today. It's tropic. Oh yeah, that's red. It's tropically themed. All right, well, the one that's just going in, Megan, we can't do yet because you don't want to send them a package that says they're a service member of the month when they're going to basic training. That's not good. You don't want that. They don't want that. They don't want to be made a spectacle of when they're in there. You want to go through basic training. When you get to the end, here's what happened to me. My girlfriend at the time, my mom, my girlfriend at the time, friends, my buddy Vince. I haven't seen Vince in 100 years. I wonder how Vince is actually. Anyway, they sent me letters all the time. Like my buddy Vince, my buddy Todd Kellison, I actually met him at basic training, and his mom started writing me letters, which was cool. My mom wrote me letters, but every time you write a letter, they write a letter, you write a letter back, whatever. My girlfriend sent me a letter every day or something about something every single day. So every day when they do mail call, I got mail every day. I was probably the only person that got mail every single day. And then it was the last week. I don't know what day it was, but the drill sergeant, after dinner, we all come together in sort of one, I don't know, just a room. We're just like all sitting around the floor, and they're like, oh, mail call. And he read my name, and he goes, oh, he's not in our platoon. And meanwhile, I got mail every single day, but he didn't recognize my name. That's what you want. To his job-specific training or just graduated. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, they don't want to, you don't want to make a spectacle of yourself. You want to go under the radar if you can. The best soldiers generally aren't known. I mean, unless you're some super hyper go-getter, but that doesn't even work usually because even if you're like a squad leader, platoon leader, or something like that, they still knock you down. It's just part of the training. Test for resiliency and that sort of thing. Mail's okay. You know what I mean? Like a letter, that's okay. But you get a package, All I'm saying is if you're going through training to try to become something and not the specialized, I don't know how the Marines are. In the Army, once you get to AIT, you'd be fine. It's not the same. It's not the same atmosphere. Basic is the worst atmosphere. But depending what the school is, if they're doing finish my story. I don't even fucking know what my story was. Oh, about getting mail. He didn't know who I was. Sorry. Yeah, he's like, oh, he's not in our squad. I'm like, yeah, right here, Drill Sergeant. He's like, oh, really? That was the end of the story. He didn't recognize my name, which I thought was phenomenal. It means I skated all the way through. I was actually, I don't think I ever was platoon leader. I was squad leader for a while. I got a 2-man room. I never had my bunk flipped. Pretty proud of that. No, what they do is they come in your room and they look at if your bed's not made perfectly, they grab the mattress and they flip it upside down onto the floor. Never had my bunk flipped all the way through basic training, so that was pretty cool. Anyway, blue raspberry paradise, blue raspberry vodka, grenadine, and pineapple juice. It's what the fuck is this? It's Tropical Cocktail Day. Cheers. That's a lot of grenadine. That's not bad. Anytime I get cherry and pineapple to get kind of together, it's pineapple upside down cake. That's what always reminds me of. I should find that recipe. That recipe should be actually that fucker might win March Madness. There's another moth. What's all these moths? There was a moth dead in my YOLO glasses today when I came down here. So he definitely YOLO'd himself right out of business. Whatever was left, I don't know how much alcohol could be left in it when I'm done with it. There's ice cubes. Some days it sits in the bar till the next time I come down here. It depends how motivated I am and how much time I have. I didn't even look for a single drink for Canada. I got to make. I mean, you got to make. You make at least 7. You got to at least do one while you're out there. But yeah, probably 7 would be good. 6 or 7, that'll probably be enough. But it's hard. It's hard to find new drinks. It's really hard to find like fishing themed drinks. Because I've been going fishing since I started doing this in 2000. So try to find a fishing themed drink that you hadn't made before. That's the problem. All right, Coastal. This is also I didn't look. These were written down. I just went through and I thought, oh shit, because I thought about it last minute, and I thought Izzy's topic was, oh, there's a Shamrock Russian. There's a squirrel moment again. That's a weird fucking name of a drink. Tropical Cocktail Day. I think that's what it was. Tropical Drink Day? I don't remember. It was on the calendar today. He posted that. He had the calendar on his page. Holy shit! What's up, Todd? We're going to Canada, Todd. Todd, I was just thinking about you today. Because since I got my new Facebook account, you and I aren't Facebook friends. I think I requested you as a friend, and you didn't accept me. But anyway, I actually thought about you today, and I thought, oh shit. I'm like, yeah, we're going to Canada. We're going to Newborough, Clear Lake, whatever. I actually did think about you today, which is weird. Because we met him. I met Todd and his wife 3 years ago, probably 3 years ago. We were fishing. We couldn't go to Canada, so we were fishing on the St. Lawrence River, and we went to a winery, and him and his wife were there. I think he had a dog. I think they have a dog, so they couldn't both go in at the same time. So one of them was sitting on the porch, and we got to talking about Team Spoonman and whatnot, and he joined, and yeah, that's how I met him. And then I think he bought a Team Spoonman fishing shirt, actually. I mailed it to him, as best as I can remember. But yeah, that's funny. That's just another one of those Otter Creek. Yeah, we were shit-faced. We were shit-faced bad that day. Well, we went there and we did a wine tasting, and then all my guys were drinking beer. Swamp water. What is a lot? Hello, Michelle. What is chartreuse? What is that word? Chartreuse? What is that? I don't know what that is. First of all, if that's an alcohol, which I assume it is, that's one alcohol. We did make one called Swamp Water, but I don't remember what it was. We definitely made one. Yeah, actually, was it? Yeah, it had to be, no. I don't remember if it was that day. We went back no, maybe it was that day. What's up, Riggs? Well, that sounds really bad then. I don't know if it was that day. There was an older woman in there working behind the thing. I don't remember if that was that trip or not. But we went there 2 years in a row. I don't know if it was that time or the second time. I think it might have been the second time. And I don't really remember. But anyway, they tasted all the beers. They kicked a bunch of the beers. There was like 3 or 4 different tap beers. They kicked, I think, all of them, or maybe all but one. And I did a wine flight, and then we were eating cheese. They had cheese there. Hello, Diane. And then they had pretzels in the back. She kept bringing out pretzels, and we bought a whole bunch of cheese. Some we took back, a bunch we ate there, and then we were done. We were there for, I don't think it was the day you were there, Todd. I think it was the next year. We were there for like a couple hours, and we were all drunk. I drove, and I should not have driven back. And we went to leave, and we're like, all right, well, what do we owe you? And it should have been somewhere in the vicinity of $150 probably for how much shit we bought and ate and drank. And she's like, $25. And we're like, okay, $25 a person. That's what we thought. I think it was 5 of us. My brother didn't come. I'm trying to think who else was there. My nephew was there. I think one of my brothers was there. My buddy Todd. And Art, maybe. There was 5 of us. So we figured $25 a person, $125. That's probably about right. And everybody started pulling out money, and she's like, no, it's $25. Like, $25 for all. That's $5 a person. Like, nothing that we did was $5 a person. So, I don't know. It was, goddamn, it was fun. That lady was fun. She may or may not have gotten fired, but she was fun. All right. This is another tropical cocktail for Tropical Cocktail Day. And then I gotta start getting shit together for my trip. And I gotta do some laundry. This looks like swamp water right here. I got news for you. I feel like swamp water. I don't know what swamp water was. She did. That's good. That's good to know. I'm glad she didn't lose her job. She was fun. She was very fun. It was a cool place. I had a good time there. That's the only thing I miss. It's like we went to Black Lake a couple times, and there's 2 or 3 different wineries you went to. Actually, that one there we went to when we were at Black Lake one time. Also, we went to there. When I went with the boys, we did like 3 or 4 different wineries. We did that one. We did Thousand Island. Is that what it's called? Thousand Island? It's like right down the street from there. And then Coyote something, whatever that one's called. Coyote Moon. That's my buddy. My buddy lives up there. He my army buddy of mine. He lives somewhere right up there. He loves Coyote Moon. Thousand Island is my favorite winery up there. And then there was another one right by Black Lake. I don't know what it... Actually, there was 2 more we went to. We went to like 5 that day that we did that with the boys. That was fun. I miss that. I do miss that kind of stuff. They don't have that much shit like in Canada. Actually, I don't think I've ever even heard or seen of a wine rep that you could go to. I don't know. I didn't really look into it that much, but Bella Brooks sounds familiar. But you're talking like, man, when I went there with the boys, it was probably, gosh, oh man, 2000. 2015? Nah, it could have been 15. Because they weren't old enough to drink yet. Matt wasn't. I couldn't have. Maybe it was 2020. It was before the pandemic. It was definitely before the pandemic. Maybe it was 19. Something like that. I don't remember what the names of them were. It's too long ago. But that does sound... Bella Brooks sounds familiar. Oh, yeah. Then that's it. Then we definitely did that one then. Yeah, because it's right there. It's right there. Yep. And we did another one. Only thing I remember is the guy was talking to me about goose hunt. He wasn't talking to me. He was talking about goose hunting, and I overheard him, and I said something, and then him and I got into a discussion. I don't know where that one was, though. That was, I feel like that was across the street from a Walmart. Also, it was like northeast maybe of, I don't fucking know. I don't know what it was called. See, that sounds familiar too. That could be. That could very well be. I do not. I was going to say, I look at pictures, but I don't even know if I can find pictures. That was like, you know, I was going to say that was 3 phones ago, but that might be this phone right here. It might be on this phone. I wonder. Oh, no, it's something. There's a bunch of pictures missing off of here. The biggest thing on this phone is mixed drinks. 3,900 something mixed drinks. Wow, there's something happened here. There's a shit ton of stuff missing. Oh, you know what? I think I was trying to save. Room when my phone was crashing and erase shit. That's sad. I don't know. Vendetti does sound familiar. I'm trying to picture the place. I know Matt bought a bottle of peach wine for his wife, and we got home like we left up there. I think we packed up the boat, and they didn't want to fish in the morning, so we loaded up the boat the night before, and we just woke up and drove home. We were home by like 9 o'clock in the morning, and I don't know if they were living here at the time or she just came here because we were coming home, and we walked in the front door. It was like 9 or 9:30 in the morning, and she opened the bottle of wine and just started drinking it with breakfast. It was peach. That's sort of a breakfast drink. Oh shit! This is called Coastal Cocktail. Coconut rum, blue carousel. Why is that funky, people? Coconut rum, blue carousel, pineapple juice. Looks like swamp water. That's as tropical as it gets right there. Coconut rum, blue carousel, pineapple. Coconut orange, pineapple. That's a good one right there. Coastal Cocktail, it's called. Very good. All right. I hate to cut this short, boys and girls, but I got a lot of shit to do. Yeah, it's a little sweet, Megan. It's not, I don't know. I mean, I tend to like sweet drinks. Some of them are too sweet, for sure. That one's not too bad. It's definitely sweet, though. It's all right. All right. I'm gonna try to. I'm really gonna try to get some shit together because I don't have shit together. Nothing. Okay. It is good. Anyway, that's all I got. Good night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Never apologize for being patriotic. I'll be back tomorrow night. I don't know how long it'll be. I don't know what time it'll be because I got to get all my shit together probably before I start drinking. My guess is it's going to be a later live. Probably like now time. But we'll see. Anyway, Papaw out. Never apologize for being patriotic. Fuck Bruce Springsteen.